This is the video card or video adapter. If your motherboard does not have an AGP slot, you will be installing a PCI video adapter card. Either way, they install the same way. For our AGP card, the connector edge shows a notch that has to match the AGP slot when it is inserted, which ensures you have the correct orientation. This is the connector for the monitor. The connector has to face the back of the case. Notice that the AGP slot is very close to the CPU. This is for speed. The closer the AGP slot is to the CPU, the faster the transfer rate will be. The video card has to exit the case, here. You have to pop out the cover of the video slot port. I can push this piece of metal from the outside and pop it off. It comes off very easily. Now I take the video card and face its connector to the port of the video slot. I match the connector edge to the AGP slot of the motherboard and insert the card. Make sure that it fits securely. I screw in the adapter as soon as it is inserted. When you put the screws in, hold the card down so that it cannot pop out of the bus slot. This is the sound card. Take a look at the connector edge. The length of it indicates that it is an ISA connector and has to be inserted into an ISA slot in the motherboard. You can identify the sound card by its various connectors and the jacks for the speakers and for other in-out audio devices. This is the ISA slot we will insert it into, but first we have to pop the piece of metal out. Then insert the sound card like this. And like we installed the AGP adapter, make sure it fits tight and solid. This is the network card. Pay attention. The connector edge is shorter than the connector edge of the sound card because it is made for the PCI bus connection. Here you can see the jack for the network cable. I will install a network card instead of a modem because this PC will be built for use in a network environment. Installing a modem is similar to this installation. So this PCI connector from the network card has to go in one of the motherboard PCI buses. I will choose the bus that gives me some space in between the other installed cards. First, I remove the slot piece of metal next to the PCI slot for the network card. Make sure to match the notch position of the card with the PCI slot. Tightening the screw sometimes causes the card to move in the slot. If the card is not sitting in the slot properly, the system can fail or behave erratically, so make sure to check your work.